The athletes you are about to see on Phenomenal Elite Wrestling are highly trained professionals who have spent years mastering their craft. Every maneuver, stunt, and performance is executed under strict supervision and with safety precautions in place. We urge all viewers, especially younger audiences, to never attempt to replicate or perform any of the moves seen on this program at home, school, or anywhere else. Stay safe, enjoy the show, and remember, leave the wrestling to the pros.
Either way, you look well rested.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And
so you can be nice to me.
I was trying to find something. My mum always said if you can't find anything nice, don't say anything at all. So I thought I would think of something. Anyway, second semi-final on the way here in the P.E.W. Mixed Tag Tournament Challenge. Comes Adam Bolt, Melissa Fierce.
Well, it's a miracle that these two actually made it through to this semi-final. Courtesy completely of the not so invisible man, was the reason that these two find themselves in a semi-final, because we have an incompetent, delusional member of the roster here. But we take mental health very seriously, and we employ all people that have any kind of
You're a renowned humanitarian.
Well, I am, He doesn't get much work elsewhere.
So Adam Bolt and Melissa Fierce, who defeated, as you say, the Invisible Man and Princess Kiara earlier on. The princess in inverted commas.
She's a true lady.
What exactly is the relationship between you and Princess Kiara anyway?
They don't kiss and tell, Dave, okay?
Also there's kissing.
And now let's bring out
there may be.
semi-finalists.
She is human after all.
Not rolling over.
So Adam Bolt, Melissa Fierce, winners of our third quarter-final. Which means that the team they're about to face have had the least rest time. I can't imagine that they're going to garner a particular level of sympathy.
These are the favourites. These are the odds-on favourites to win this competition.
I'm sure that's what you'd like, now that Kiara's out. Alexis Falcon and Riley Nova.
As talented as you are, Dave, as a commentary, I'll give you that. There's one thing that you don't reiterate enough in P.E.W, and that is Riley Nova is a Grand Slam, the only Grand Slam champion at P.E.W.
I said it tonight.
Oh, well.
I said it in the quarterfinals.
It's because you've overheard me complaining back there, okay? Well, Riley is going to be the first to win this trophy and continue his Grand Slam reign.
Well, he's certainly got the tag partner to do it. Alexis Falcon, can't quite get that jacket on though.
It looks better on it.
What do you reckon, little bit?
A little bit of a cozy fit.
Some girls, you wouldn't know, Dave, but some girls like a cozy fit on their mat. Ask Kiara.
No, I'd rather not. Oh, Nova needs to be careful he hasn't cut off the circulation to his arms. unnecessary from Alexis Falcon, ripping up a fan sign there. Laughing in the face. That's a real great bit of customer service. I bet you're really pleased as company owner.
These fans need to be put in their place every now and again, and you know, I'm sure she spent a good 3.5 minutes making that sign, but you know,
I can't breathe.
it is what it is.
I cannot breathe.
Chat such and such and get banned, I think the word is.
Get it off. It's there. It's on the
Chocolate
floor.
Thunder wants to make his in-ring announcements here, but we might have to wait about a couple of weeks here while Riley Nova gets that jacket off.
Right, yeah, this is the thing. Like, I go away for a couple of weeks, and Chocolate Thunder has been given a guest host role. Now he's MC in the night. Like, what? Do you see how much P.E.W. needs me? You get. You know, imagine having Jock just running the place.
Yeah, what? When you weren't, it was actually really nice last Saturday. You weren't there. Great show, bangers. You can see it on P.E.W.'s YouTube channel. And completely free of the prestige. Which, if that's not a selling point, I don't know what is. Again, we're still just waiting for Riley Nova to finish derobing here.
This is mind games. Mind games for a semi-final match, okay? Riley Nova has got the brain of the Undertaker. And he is literally...
He's got the brain of a dead person.
Well, I meant, you know, the mind of the WWE Hall of Fame.
Brain dead
is what I meant. And, you know, he is sucking in Melissa Fierce and Adam Bolt now.
Yeah, they look really psyched out.
They do.
Look how nervous Bolt looks. He was really stressed.
Well, he's been wrestling the Invisible Man, Dave. Okay, he's not completely focused right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second semi-final of the P.E.W. Mixed Tag
We got there in the end.
Challenge. Introducing first to my left, the team of Alexis Falcon. And Riley Nova.
Grand Slam.
And their opponents, the team of Melissa Fierce.
He's holding up an L for loser. I like it.
And Adam Bolt.
Now, well, losing is not something Adam Bolt does very often, as evidenced by the fact that he's 2/3 of the way to being a Grand Slam winner. Already had that internet title, the tag team titles. And we are getting ready here to kick off in the second of these two semi-finals. We still don't know, though, the condition of the leg of Nathan Angel after that attack with the nunchucks. So knowing that Angel might not be at 100% in the final, that's an extra incentive for whichever of these two teams can make it to be their opponents in that final. And we know which of the two teams the crowd here would like it to be.
It's you lot. You lot have got me. Pay that shit. You lot want to cheer for us, don't you?
That's it.
It takes a special level of delusion to think he's going to get a different result on the other side of the ring.
You see, the thing is, Dave, we're closer to the noise here. Okay, this is why it sounds like, you know, they're not being appreciated. But see, take a listen now. There we go.
Well, you're hearing a different soundtrack to what I'm hearing. I'm hearing one person clapping, and that's you.
I'm the one person's clapping who matters.
Now they're complaining to the referee about the fan reaction they're getting. I'm not sure it's the referee's fault. What are they expecting the official to do?
Because you didn't wear my jacket, just hang on.
There we go.
We're underway here in this second semi-final. Nova and Alexis Falcon with the jump start here, and Melissa Fierce and Adam Bolt. Bolt sent down hard onto the hard floor. Dorothea Mitchell Hall and raucous from the get-go tonight. suplex from Falcon.
Could be it.
It could be. 2 count and a kick out, and talked about this earlier, but the importance of getting through these matches as quickly as you can, knowing that you've got, in this case, 1 more to go. Very soon afterwards, if you can win here. Nova hooking the leg here, and Melissa Fierce, the kick out, but then Nova, you see how quickly he got between Fierce and Bolt, making sure Fierce couldn't make the tag.
Yeah, we need to remember, David, that Riley Nova is one half of the longest ever reigning tag team champions with Brady Phillips, and he learned from the best in Martin Kirby. Okay, this guy knows tag team wrestling.
Falcon here. Take out Fierce. Referee caught her red-handed there. Yeah, you talk about the influences on Riley Nova. Earlier on, we were talking about some of his more recent influences, particularly Joseph Connors and our P.E.W. World Champion Jack Selstrom. What do you make of how Riley Nova has changed since he's been socialising with those 2?
Well, you know, this is the mind of someone as intelligent as Riley Nova. He surrounds himself with the best. Okay, Martin Kirby, Joseph Connors, Jack Selstrom, you know, these are people that only benefit, and myself, you know, me and Riley Nova have a special relationship. And, you know, he absorbs people's knowledge and brain, okay, and he learns. Yet he wants to surround himself with people that make him better.
Alexis Falcon, I'm sure, could fall into that category. We already talked about how accomplished she is. Melissa Fierce finding that out firsthand, and there's a 2 count for Falcon. Fans again chanting that Skanky Nova chant. And that remains one of the weaknesses of Nova, I think. That inability to let that kind of verbal back and forth from the fans wash off his back. Look how irritated he is. He's not focusing on the match now.
I completely sympathise with him. You know, I'm someone that isn't acknowledged as kindly as they should be.
Where is your security detail, by the way? It's very brave of you to come out here without him.
You know, at the minute, I've let him manage Cara. You know, she's not very happy at the minute.
She's throwing a tantrum. No doubt.
She is. She is.
Yeah, you're going to pay for another holiday. And a bolt of backbreaker. Nova finds himself with his shoulders down for 2. Nathan Angel and Harley Hudson waiting in the wings for whoever wins here. Adam Bolt trying to ensure it's him, maybe setting up for the absolute stunner, but Alexis Falcon grabbed the leg for just long enough that Nova was able to recuperate. Big boot into the face of Bolt, and now look, speaking of boots, Alexis Falcon putting the boot in on Adam Bolt. Fierce is trying to point that out to the referee, but to no avail. See Riley Nova just shielding what's going on there. Nova after
makes the dream work.
Falcon just throwing Bolt back into the lion's den there, hoping that Nova would get the job done, and he nearly did. Smart from Nova, kicking that top rope when Bolt's face was resting on it. Nova now, big strike across the back. You heard how much that hurt Bolt.
This is like a lion just like picking apart his prey, toying with his prey here.
A little disrespectful to Adam Bolt. Bolt had a lot of success here in P.E.W.
I calls it how I sees it.
Bolt is trying to recover from this. It's really been a torrent of offense here. But Falcon not letting that happen. Again, Melissa Fierce trying to complain to the referee. Fierce is going to try and talk to the referee every time Alexis Falcon cheats. She's going to have a lot of talking to the referee to do. All right, successfully cheats. Is that what you want me to say?
I don't think you should be using the C word.
Cheat. I calls it as I sees it. Picking up Bolt. Bolt with some shots to free himself here. Here are the elbows. Clothesline from Falcon, delivered with authority to go to the final. No, kick out from Bolt. Bolt left it late there to kick out. Fisherman suplex from Falcon, quickly on top, hooking that leg, and another kick out. Right shoulder came up, and a scream of frustration there from Falcon.
So it's like a lion and a lioness team. I love it.
Bolt, though, you can see him, that determination flowing through his veins. Melissa Fierce just taken off the apron from Falcon. Falcon, we mentioned earlier the experience of life she had over Lucy Couture in the quarterfinals. Same here with Melissa Fierce. She's been able to lure her into a couple of situations that Fierce didn't want to get into. Those complaints to the officials, among them Nova continuing to talk trash as he so often does.
I mean, and I'll tell you how I see it as well. With Riley Nova and Alexis Falcon, they have just been purely business.
Look at some Falcon. Look at some Falcon taking the leg away from Fierce.
Purely business game. I've been back there, people talking about, oh, you know, you're my partner. Should we go out to my music? Should we go out to your music? Oh, should we wear matching gear? Riley Nova and Alexis Falcon have been focusing on the task in hand, and that is winning this tournament. At the bottom, Melissa Fierce having more focus, coming out dressed like a pair of goldfishes than winning anything here.
Meanwhile, while you comment on their choice of fashion, Bolt trying to escape this submission hold. Falcon getting in another cheap shot. Look how pleased with herself she is. Be pleased with yourself when you win the tournament, if you get that far. That's a big if, because Adam Bolt, Melissa Fierce are still in this semi-final. But I will repeat, given that we do not know the status of that knee of Nathan Angel, whichever team does win this, got to be the bookies' favourites, even though they'll have slightly less rest time. Whoever wins this will be potentially in pole position to win this whole tournament tonight.
Oh dear, did Mr. England get hurt? Boo-hoo.
Nice of you to show such concern for your in-ring talent.
Give up first, you all them!
They asked me to be Mr.
You all
England.
them, Adam!
Kick from Nova. And just taunting Adam Bolt. Not enough for Riley Nova to be physically in control. He needs to be just humiliating opponents as Nova, very cocky cover there, got what it deserved, which was a kick out.
He's gonna jump!
There's got to be a point where Adam Bolt is, you know, as long as he's not going to milk with this, whatever's going on in the ring now, he's going to be at work again next week, okay? I can tell you that. So, you know, he needs to maybe call it quits here.
I was talking earlier about the fact that Adam Bolt wasn't at Bangers last Saturday. In his absence, Oscar Prospero was talked into granting flawless source. Alexander Vane and John Day a rematch for the tag team titles. So
And I'll give you an exclusive right here, right now. They're going to defend their tag team titles this Saturday against Flawless Source. You know, coming off the back of Adam Bolt potentially wrestling 2 or 3 times tonight, I thought I'd be extra special.
yeah, Flawless Source talking their way into getting that rematch for the tag team titles. That's a problem for another day, because here comes Melissa Fierce, Alexis Falcon. But it's Fierce on top. She's taken down Falcon, she's taken down Nova. Fierce sending Falcon to the corner. A trip on Nova. Nova ends up in the corner with Falcon. The swinging kick into the face of both of them. Now Melissa Fierce. Double top rope missile drop kick from Fierce. Falcon is the legal woman. Fierce on top to go to the final, but Falcon in the nick of time, kicking out, keeps her team in the tournament. Maybe not for long though. Fierce with Falcon on her shoulders. Shove from Falcon. Falcon again finds herself eating turnbuckle. Fierce turns her around in a Hangman backcracker from Melissa Fierce. Fierce again with a chance to go to the finals. That chance was thwarted that time by Riley Nova. Meanwhile, Adam Bolt off the top. Absolute stunner from Bolt.
Come on, Riley.
Kicking Nova to the curb here. Oh my God, got a spike on that DDT. Falcon has knocked out Adam Bolt, but Melissa Fierce! Fierce for the fireman's carry into the driver. Fierce hooks both legs, and they're going to the finals! Fierce and Bolt from nowhere, able to take out Riley Nova and Alexis Falcon. So it's going to be Fierce and Bolt against Nathan Angel and Harley Hudson in the finals of the first ever Mixed Tag Tournament Challenge just a few minutes from now. You've gone very quiet.
How disappointing. This is not how I envisioned the final to be.
Well, you don't look so well rested now. You look quite stressed.
I deserve a holiday.
Yeah, God, please go again. You can do a whip around. People here will probably pay for your ticket. Nova being carried out of here by Alexis Falcon.
Like a VIP.
I'm not sure he feels very important at the moment. A lot of people, not just the Prestige, pick these two to go all the way tonight. But they have been knocked out in the semi-finals. An unpredictable evening here at Phenomenal Elite Wrestling. And still one major piece of business to take care of here in Clevedon. The finals, that Mixed Tag Tournament Challenge, just a few moments away.